hospital ICU, patients started dying suddenly. No one really knew why, but nurses were starting to suspect something. What no one knew was that one of them was secretly killing the patients. In 1995, at this really bustling hospital in Texas, patients started to die unexpectedly and suddenly, and there were a lot of patients that would die in a very short period of time. Initially, doctors said that the deaths were from illnesses, ongoing complications, but nurses had started to notice something strange. One nurse in particular, Ruth Snyder, had access to the patient's medication. She was always calm, helpful, well-liked. No one suspected a thing, but patterns started to emerge. Every patient who died unexpectedly had one thing in common. Ruth was always nearby. Forensic toxicologists tested blood samples from the deceased patients. They discovered really lethal levels of paralytic drugs and sedatives in the systems of these patients, far beyond what they'd actually been prescribed. Investigators soon discovered that Ruth had been giving these patients these medications, hoping that they would eventually die, and it worked. They knew it was her, but they really struggled to figure out why. They knew the motive wasn't robbery or revenge, so what could it be? Ruth suffered Munchausen syndrome by proxy. It's a psychological disorder where caregivers cause harm to their patients in order to garner sympathy. She garnered these emergencies to appear heroic, often alerting other staff members, calling code blue, trying to stay around and come across as a hero, or watching these other patients die. After an intense investigation, Ruth was found guilty. She was sentenced to life in prison after being convicted on multiple counts of murder.